fourth principle is called defusion. Now, defusion is closely related to self as context. So, fuse is when you bind two things together, and defusion is pulling them apart. Because our views of ourselves and the world are heavily influenced by our circumstances and by the things that we've been through, it's important that we practice basically noticing our own thoughts and noticing our own emotions and trying to determine if those thoughts are based in reality. Often, our reactions are fused to unrealistic beliefs. And if we can notice that, it's a wonderful opportunity to defuse them, to pull apart an unrealistic belief. We talked earlier about possibly growing up in a home where you were often told or believed that you were worthless. And your mind is confused to that, right? When something bad happens, when you experience a bad event, your mind immediately jumps to, I'm a bad person, or I'm worthless, or I'm not enough. Defusion is the ability to experience something bad, notice the emotions and thoughts that run through your head, and allow them to pass by. Notice the beautiful water in front of you on your screen. All of these drips are from the beautiful spring snowmelt. It's wonderful to watch them come in and out of the frame and let them pass through. Defusion is practicing doing the same thing with your thoughts. As a thought comes into your mind, notice it and let it pass on. Sometimes those thoughts can be very difficult and can be very bad and really easy to believe based on your own experience. Maybe it's easy to believe that you are the cause of the issues with your child. As you experience a bad or difficult event, notice that thought come in. Don't try to control it and allow it to pass back out. So we're going to do a quick experiment. Purple and pink polka dotted cow. Did you think about a purple cow? You may have, but you don't let it define you, don't let it become you. And now you're thinking about something else, and it's really easy to. Sometimes when we experience bad things or we've been through trauma, we have a thought of you're not good enough, or you're worthless, or you're a victim. And when those thoughts come into our head, it can be easy to let them stay and stick with us. Defusion is practicing the ability to let a thought come in and let it go out and not fuse ourselves to that thought. To realize that we can have bad emotions and not be a bad person. So for homework, I want you to write down 2, maybe 3 false beliefs that you have about yourself or about the world around you. Sometimes when we put those down on paper, it seems silly and easy to notice that that's not true. But when it happens in our lives and in our head, it can be easy to believe that, to believe the thoughts that come into our head. And defusion is all about noticing those thoughts, but letting them move on and not becoming them. Not everything we think is true or real or should be acted on.